1,000-pound sisters Chris Combs breaks silence after Tammy Slaton's skin removal surgery. Chris Combs from 1,000-pound sisters described how Tammy Slaton is doing after undergoing skin removal surgery. His sister was scheduled to get her extra skin removed during 1,000-pound sisters season 7 after spending the last several years on a weight loss journey. Tammy underwent bariatric surgery and lost over 500 pounds, but her bad habits prevented her from taking the final step of her transformation. Once Tammy was able to quit vaping, she became eligible for the process. However, her skin removal procedure was risky, and she was worried about whether she would make it out alive. Chris is now sharing his honest thoughts and concerns about Tammy's health following her surgery. Shared a clip from an upcoming episode of 1,000-pound sisters in which Chris tells the cameras, "At first look, it's kind of rough looking. 'Cause you've seen the blood, dried blood, different things." Chris adds that the only thing he's worried about is whether Tammy will be up, awake, and breathing. He admits that it is all he cared about, since everything else can be worked out later. "The bee is alive and she made it through," Chris yells excitedly while noting that he is ecstatic. What Chris Combs showing support for Tammy Slaton means brotherly love meets tough reality in Chris Tammy's story. Sisters know, Chris and Tammy have had a complicated relationship throughout the show. As fans of 1,000-pound. In the beginning, Chris came across as a supportive big brother, doing what he could to help Tammy with her weight loss. However, over time, things got tense, with arguments and frustration over some of Tammy's choices. In the most recent season, Chris has opened up more about how worried he is about her health and held back his feelings, making it clear that while he still cares, he's also tired of seeing her make the same mistakes. Despite numerous challenges, Chris has consistently supported Tammy by driving her to appointments, encouraging healthier habits, and motivating her to meet her weight loss goals. His actions reflect the deep emotional bond they share. Chris has made it clear he wants Tammy to succeed and live a healthier, longer life. His unwavering dedication shows just how much he loves his sister. Through every setback, Chris has remained strong and focused, always prioritizing what is best for his family. It is this steady presence and determination that has earned him the reputation as the leader of the pack among fans. Our take on Chris Combs' reaction to Tammy's surgery. Chris is keeping the family together through tough times. Chris has never been afraid to speak his mind, but his love for his sisters always shines through. He said he was simply thankful that Tammy survived her surgery because nothing else really mattered. Even when he loses his temper or uses strong language, it is clear he cares deeply. Chris was visibly shaken during Tammy's surgery on 1,000-pound sisters, though he usually stays calm and focused. His honest reactions show he tells it like it is. Like many families, siblings often argue, but Chris is always the one trying to bring everyone together and keep things in perspective. Chris has never been afraid to speak his mind, but his love for his sisters always shines through. He said he was simply thankful that Tammy survived her surgery because nothing else really mattered. And when he loses his temper or uses strong language, it is clear he cares deeply. He was visibly shaken during Tammy's surgery on 1,000-pound sisters, though he usually stays calm and focused. His honest reactions show he tells it like it is. Like many families, siblings often argue, but Chris is always the one trying to bring everyone together and keep things in perspective. 1,000-pound sisters star Chris Combs has lost a significant amount of weight since he made his television debut. These days, the 44-year-old has more energy than ever, and he's ready to take the world by storm. And it changed his life completely. Back when he weighed over 400 pounds, his quality of life diminished. His father was overweight and died when he was Chris's age. Chris didn't want to go down the same path. Wanting to be around for his family, he decided it was time to do something about his weight. Though the show is mostly about his sisters, Amy Slatton and Tammy Slatton, Chris was inspired by their weight loss to go on his journey. Chris had bariatric surgery, and the pounds dropped quickly. He even lost enough weight to qualify for skin removal surgery. The procedure went well, and Chris never looked better or had more energy. Now that the 1,000 Pound Sisters Season 7 star has his life back, he is starting to dream. He recently revealed a major career goal and started on the path towards achieving it. Chris works in the fast food sector. He's a manager at McDonald's. For many years, Chris has worked in the fast food sector. Despite his weight, he was a manager at McDonald's. In fact, it's where he met his wife, 36-year-old Brittany Combs. It's quite impressive that Chris continued to work in the fast food sector during his entire weight loss journey. It proved there was nothing that could stop him from achieving his weight loss goals. Not even the freshly fried French fries could tempt Chris off his weight loss path. Chris recently revealed a career ambition: he wants to run his own food truck. During a recent episode of 1,000 Pound Sisters Season 7, Chris revealed he had always dreamed of running his own food truck. He attended a local event where a friend let him work his food truck. Chris had the opportunity to serve his wife and his sister, 44-year-old Amanda Halterman. He seemed to enjoy the work, and fans may see Chris inside another food truck soon. Over the years, Chris has always found a way to achieve his goals, and this surely won't be any different. Chris's weight loss journey has given him new energy. He's made quite a few career changes since losing weight. It wasn't the first time Chris had expanded his career path since losing weight. Unlike other members of his family, Chris usually keeps a low profile. It was surprising when he announced his first convention appearance a few months ago, which took place on March 29. Reality TV stars can make money doing celebrity appearances at conventions, and it can introduce them to potential new fans. Recently, the National Corvette Museum posted a flyer to Instagram announcing Chris would appear at their March convention alongside his wife. According to the post, this would be Chris's first convention appearance. Brittany probably wouldn't be expanding his career if he hadn't lost so much weight. Though it's unclear why a horror-themed convention would want Chris to appear, it seemed to go well. Chris and Brittany had a good time at their first convention and posted a clip to Instagram. Chris looked much thinner in the photos of the event, fresh from his recent skin removal surgery. Thankfully, the surgery went well. Chris wants more weight loss surgery. His weight loss journey has been nothing short of incredible. When 1,000 Pound Sisters premiered in 2020, Chris weighed over 450 pounds. His quality of life wasn't great, and he was afraid for his life. In 2022, Chris finally qualified for bariatric surgery and quickly lost 150 pounds. He went from weighing 450 pounds to weighing 300 pounds, which gave him more energy. Eric Smith posted an amazing before and after of Chris on Instagram in March. Drive. On one side is a photo of Chris before he lost weight, and on the right is a recent photo of Chris finishing a 5K run. Is the best journey that I've ever decided to take and stick with. During 1,000 Pound Sisters Season 6, Chris received skin removal surgery. While lying in his hospital bed after the surgery, Chris said, "This is the best journey that I've ever decided to take and stick with." During 1,000 Pound Sisters Season 7. Episode 1, Chris took his wife and siblings to a local swimming hole to show off his new body. Now that I'm fully healed from the surgery, I just want to go try anything and everything that I haven't been able to do in the last 40 years. Though Chris is thrilled with the results. As much as Chris loves the results of his surgery, his body still isn't where he wants it to be. He wants to remove more skin. He told his wife, "I've still got some areas of opportunity." The 1,000-pound Sisters star went on to cry about how he has a flat stomach now. He complained that he has larger breasts than most women, but too much skin around his chest. He wanted to see how the first surgery went before deciding on more. Though the experience was painful, he's thrilled with the results and wants more surgery.